Hello everyone, welcome back to Game 2 of the Southern Black Sox Trial. We have red versus gray team, so everybody from the South Island competing against each other, the best of the best right now. And today you've got Lindsay Thomas and Carl McElroy.
Hi everyone, welcome back for Game 2. Just a few changes amongst the lineups. We'll run through that shortly. First of all, we've got Callum Bishop leading off again for the red team. With the young pitcher Mitchell Derrick on the mound.
Yeah, already seeing a little bit of a change.
Bishop opting for the wee slap option. Derrick, the pitcher, so he's getting ahead early. It's great to see his young pitcher from PCU. Another foul tip from Bush. So running through the lineup for the grey side. So Derrick's on the mound, catching Tim's Ruben Elkins. First base, looks like we've got Josh Lubieski. Second base, Drew Delator. Third base, Ant Stewart. Shortstop, Tyrone Bardarello. Left field, Quinn Wickens. And he's got one coming out his way now. So Quinn's making the adjustment from the pitcher's mound out to left field. Plays a bit of outfield for his club side, so nothing too uncommon for him there. Finishing off the outfield, so Leon Lum's back in centre and right field Jackson Watt. Out to hit Josh Gladding. Gladding's playing centre field again for this one. So Mitch Derrick, he's throwing the ball pretty firm on this one. Young pitcher, 18 years old. He's also one that competed in the South Island Club Champs just a few weeks back in Christchurch. He shared the pitching duties with the other left-handed pitcher that we'll see on the red side for this one, Liam Potts. So going to probably see a bit more youth in this game.
Yeah. Both on the mound and behind the plate too.
Yep. Goes upstairs and gets Gladding as well. Nice start from Derrick. So Braden Heslop now into bat. He's in the 3-hole again.
He had a nice piece last game.
Yeah, well, he did the job for,
Yeah.
for his teammates in the last one when it counted in the 7th. So
Nice line drive right over center field.
stays in the 3-hole. He's going to be playing in his more accustomed catching position as well, I think, for this one.
For being such a young pitcher, he looks comfortable out there.
Yeah, I haven't seen too much of him.
Yeah.
Maybe in the last year or so, he's joined the PCU club. I think he spent a few of his younger years with Royals, which is a big club in Christchurch back in the day. Not so much these days. Just to further his softball with PCU. And he's doing the business out there at the moment.
Yeah, sometimes for young ones or people that aren't used to being around this, like might take a batter or two to settle in. But he looked good right away.
Yeah.
He was starting attacking the batters. Considering you had to face a veteran like Bish, first batter, and he went right at him.
So Heslip picks the walk.
Of course, I say that right when he. Right when Heslip gets the walk. But
Always away.
that was a great at bat, though.
Yeah, he's taking it deep, and look, he's throwing plenty of strikes, which is good to see. Not overawed by the situation and getting amongst it. So 2 down, runner on 1. Brings to the plate Mitch Finney. On deck's Callum Muir. Missed out on that one. It's right in Finney's zone. When he gets one, you'll know about it. Going down this time, 1-1. Oh, and he gets him for leaving early. So we'll see Finney lead off the next one. It's touch and go, that lead off, but nevertheless, what's done's done, and they'll be side away. No damage done.
It's always different because these types of games, it's not just a competitive game. We're here to see everyone play ball and what they have. So sometimes you wonder how much should be a little hands off and stuff to just let everyone run and see. But keeping everyone honest, I get it.
Well, I guess the blue team's got to make their mark too, don't they?
Yeah. And you know what? They had a great game last game too.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
I thought Casey called a really good zone. Both pitchers pitched really well.
Yep.
I thought the use of the change-up in the last game with both pitch was just really, really good.
Yeah, it'll be nice to see the young blood and what we've got this game. See what ends up being a little different.
Yes, we've got Liam Pops starting with the ball in this one. So Liam, another young left-handed pitcher. Nice to see a left-handed pitcher out there. There's not too many of them around. Again, expect to see a lot of change, I think, with Potts. But likes to throw a lot of strikes as well. So that's what you want to see. Got all the pitches. So running through the defensive lineup for the red team. So Potts on the mound, Heslip behind the plate. Fletcher Dew back on first base. Second base, Finney's going to move across to second. Shortstop, Levi Beatty by the looks. Yep, the young shortstop from Richmond. Jaden Britt, who came in with that pinch hit in the last game, he'll get the start at third. Left field, Jacob Davidson. Centre, Josh Gladding again, and Callum Bishop out in right field. Starts with a nice spot on the outside. So Lubieski leading off again for this one. Leon Lum on deck, he's going to hit in the 2-hole. Nice rotation with Potts. Good start. It's working the outside. Expect to see a lot of that in this one. Going right at him, not mucking around, no waste pitches. It's going to be interesting to see how much Potts varies up his pitches on the outside. Traditionally, lefties like to work that outside a lot with right-handed hitters.
Yeah.
But how much he brings them in on the inside half of the plate too. Just touch high that one.
Which I spoke to Liam the other day, and the way he talks about his craft, like he takes great pride in exactly what you said, just working that lefty spin into the batters on the inside corner. So like you said, I am excited to see how often he does it.
Here we go, we've seen our first change. But Luby does enough with it. Nice play.
That was great effort.
Jew can get across to it. The long leaves of Finney picks it up, makes a diving play at first, but not enough time. Luby's got long enough legs as well to get down there. Same sort of frame as Finney.
And good things happen when you just never give up. He also never slows down.
Yep. And the wee push button option there from Liam first up. And just easy pop up there with Finney covering. So Bardarello up now. He's playing shortstop, hitting 3. Jackson Watt in behind him on the deck.
Small ball.
Hello, we've seen a bit of small ball from Bardi. Great play. Corner's sitting back. I've seen a lot of that with Bardarello over the years. It's a short ball, but you traditionally see the more power game these days.
Doesn't want to leg it out anymore.
Keeps telling me he's still got it.
Which he's reminding us right now.
No, great to see the variations that he's going to bring to this game.
That is the difference too, because just coming from the States, no one takes bunting as craftily as out here. Like, people just see that as a sacrifice bunt and remove the runner. Like, there's not enough people seeing the magic and how you can still get on base with it. And so they definitely don't get used as often as they do out here.
Yep, if you can work it well enough to not just give up and out as a sack bunt, it can be really tough to defend.
Yeah.
As well.
It's just extra pressure, I think, too, because like they always have to keep moving back and forth. Even on the big hitters, it's not an assumption that they'll hit it over.
Just not being too one-dimensional as well. You've got a crafty left-handed pitcher out there. You know he's going to throw a lot of spinners, change, work the outside of the plate. Keep them guessing where the field needs to be. Well, that's an interesting one. It was a squeeze play, a suicide squeeze, and it was right at Jacko. It actually looked like it hit him.
Yeah, he was holding his arm like it might have.
But anyway, he gets it down. He does the job in the squeeze situation. That's what you want as the hitter.
I think that's why he kept running it out, because he saw that, you know what, they got to run.
But, Dave Fortin says it's fair play, and they get a run out of it, nevertheless. Nice cut by Stewart. So reverting back to a good long swing. Great team's got one on the board early. Bardarello crossing. Oh, sorry, not Bardarello. Luby. So 1 down runner on 3. 1-1 count. Going off field. And that'll be side away. Not before the grey team pick up their first run of the game.
Already a slightly different game.
So another opportunity for Finney now with the early steal in the last innings. He'll reset. See if Finney can be the spark for the red team this one. Great start by Dirk. Nice drop ball on the outside plate.
Not a bad idea. See if he'll chase that next one, but like you brought up earlier too, the Finney's seeing the pitch as well today. Or just like usual.
Yeah, there we go.
Will he turn it into a triple?
Yeah, that'll
He's
be
running.
a triple for Finney.
Oh, standing up too, yeah.
He makes short work of that. And with some untidy play from the grey team, that'll be an in the Parker. Easier that. 1-1 ball game. So Muir up now. On deck's Jacob Davidson, followed by Jaden Britt. Nice pitch by Dirk.
I don't know if I've ever watched a game on this field where the sun is setting, and I think it just makes that much cooler today. Ooh, off speed.
Nice pick by Delator at second base.
Kind of great all around. Good off speed, great line drive, great catch.
Yep, hands back, hitting off field. That's what you like to see is from your hitters. Equally well-timed jump by Delator. Made it look pretty easy in the end. So Davidson playing out in left field for this one. Shares his time behind the plate and also in the outfield. A couple of years back he was in that junior Black Sox squad that played in Palmerston North. Dirk a bit quick on the pause on that one, pulls him for a legal pitch. You were saying before, you can't beat Mizuno Bullpen on a nice night. It's, when the lights are on and the sun goes down, it's a nice ballpark.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't happen too often like that out here. It's normally freezing, to be fair.
When the sun stays, you know, we can usually stay outside till like 9 or 10 too sometimes.
Yeah.
So. Maybe not at Mizuno because it gets chilly.
But, you know, don't play too many night games down here in Christchurch.
But something about being under the lights, I feel like makes everything look a little quicker, a little bit more intense. You know?
Definitely.
Yeah.
It makes the pitches coming down look a little bit firmer. Just brings a different atmosphere about the game as well. Ooh, I thought he had him there actually. That was a really nice pitch.
It was. I think it's early. We're still finding the strike zone. Just the pitcher's getting to know the blue.
I could be wrong. Dave could be all over that, and I've just got a poor view on things. But that's a good cut by Britt first up. So Jaden Britt playing third base in this one. Got one down, runner on one.
Hard hit.
Solid rip there by Britt. Got plenty of barrel on it. Strokes that one out to left field.
That's the normal hit. He walks up, gets a nice line drive, through a hole, through a gap, and then there you go.
Yeah. Does his job. Hands the bat on to the next guy. So Levi up this time. Young shortstop. Cook just wants to have a word with him.
What do you think he said?
Just need a bit of a pat on the back and a bit of reassurance, I think. But look, I think he knows what he needs to do here.
This is where your eyes start getting big with one out, two runners on. That's when you say, it's okay, calm down.
So Levi up, head in the count. Fletcher Jew on deck. So he's moved to the 9 hole in this one. Oh. Tidy play by Elkins behind the plate. Geez, that went into the back net firm, but it's set up nicely.
Very nicely.
You love that as a catcher when it bounces back like that.
That's if you miss. No, I'm just kidding. No, and it's like the perfect bounce, yeah, right behind you.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, that worked out well.
We thought it was a routine pass ball to skip down to third, but in the end got hosed.
Yeah, and that was good on him not giving up too.
Yeah.
Elkins, he said, you know what, we can still get him out.
I didn't see Jacob Davidson's jump, but look, he's no slouch between the bases. So yeah, nice play all round. Nice recovery there by Dirk. After that early triple that turned into in the Parker home run, he fights back really well and score remains 1-1.
I think that home run was scored on a little bit of an unnecessary throw too, and sometimes we do that without realizing. Maybe just hold it.
Yeah, look, there's nothing on there.
Yeah.
Is already parked up on the base.
And they just took advantage of it.
Yep. Not sure who threw that one, but I think they want their time again anyway.
You can see on screen too, the sunset is looking nice.
Yeah, these are the nights that you love playing as a baller. As I say, we don't play much night games down here in Christchurch. Have a few on a Friday night every now and again in the men's and women's comp.
I'm gonna note this, but at like 8:50, that's when it's at its peak. So that's when we need to be playing.
So Elkins up now after that nice play, throwing out the runner at third. He gets his opportunity with the bat. Nice solid cut there first up. Lefty on lefty. Good battle. Elkins varying up the options. These two, Potts and Elkins probably played against each other a lot through the grades. I think they're both in that under 19s age group.
They did actually face each other in the finals of the Southern Club Championships too, in the U19s.
There you go. And he picks up nice solid piece. Finney can't get a glove on it. It's hit pretty hard. So nice lead-off job there by Elkins. Wickens up now. Opportunities for the grey team. Runner on one, none down. What options are they going to run with here?
Oh. That was a close one.
Yeah, traditional, sack it up straight away.
Are we going to repeat it?
Yeah, I think you might look to, if the corners are charging in a bit quick, even just mix it up with, push it past them. Yeah, reverting back to the hitting option. More than capable hitter too, Wickens. Usually in the hitting lineup when he's pitching as well.
Three balls, one strike. CP, I see you watching. Welcome to the games. Unsure if you missed the first one or not, but it's been a great day of softball.
Nice pitch by Potts.
Very good.
Loads it up, full count.
That was a great at-bat.
Yeah, patient at-bat there by Quinn. Just building that pressure. So nice hit, backed up by a walk. So runners 1 and 2. It's the pitcher up now. Also, another pitcher that's more than a capable hitter. There, I've seen him hit the long ball. Takes that one first up. Drew the first baseman, squeezing in tight. Dirk probably looking to beat the shift option here. Drag something down the other side.
Ooh.
Beautiful change.
Yeah. Sometimes, like, change-ups in a bunting situation is either a really good idea for things like that or bad because the ball just drops.
Oh, the key is the height of the pitch, though. That's what it comes down to. I think if you leave it hanging, it can get pretty ugly. But where Potts put that one was perfect.
Yeah, it was.
Gets him on the check swing too. So Delator now. So a bit of a change up with the order in the grey side. So he's hitting in the 9 hole. But from what we saw in that last game, more than capable. Lefty on lefty again, trying to tuck him up on the inside.
And they're teammates, if I am correct.
Yep.
Yeah, so.
Yep. Yeah, so Drew looking up to pick a few holes in the infield, catch someone cheating. If they're not squeezing him, he's going to dump it down. If they do squeeze him, he's going to push it past them. So.
Chaos.
And there's the push option.
One, two. One ball, two strikes.
Ooh, that's nasty.
That is. Because he
It's not
even
enough,
timed it
yeah.
out well.
Yeah, he is. That's the thing. Good
Yeah.
change up. He's keeping the batters just off balance. I don't even know if that was a change or a knuckle or what it was, but it was moving all over the place. So,
Yeah.
nice pitch by Potts.
Very good.
Got the bird's eye view straight down the barrel here. So. Straight at him, Luby. So back to the top of the order. Fires one into the opposition dugout. So still runners 1 and 2.
That's a nice pitch too. Just keeping it low.
Yeah, after a shaky start in this innings with a hit and then followed up with a walk, he's come back really well with the back-to-back strikeouts. Going outside again.
When you've got at least 3 hitters half swinging right now, that means he's putting some type of crazy spin
He's
on
got
the
them
ball.
guessing.
Yeah, exactly.
Just wild, getting a bit wild there, getting past the catcher.
He's throwing a different off speed.
Yeah. So great team in the box seat with a couple of runners in scoring position. 2-2 count. Luby gets a nice piece on that, but hits it too well in the end, straight down Bishop's throat in right field. That'll do it for the second innings.
Close game, so we are still tied 1-1.
Three. So top three now, Fletcher due up, leading things off. Just a bit too quick on the release on that one.
Wonderful pitch.
Yeah, nice pitch. Just
a ball on the scorebooks, but still attacking the zone right away.
low lifter, keeping it low in the zone. Just couldn't quite get the kick on that one. So 2-1.
That's a great location.
Ties them up on the inside.
Mm-hmm. Just keeping it right at the knees too. Foul ball.
Fletcher just missing out on that one. It was a good high pitch to drive.
Great at bat.
Yeah, great take. It's probably the first time that we saw that rise ball come out in that at bat, peppering the zone low. So Bishop now up with the opportunity. Again, another left-handed option. See Bartarelli shifting across a little bit. It's missing on the outside. Tidy play, and Stewart charging in on that.
All the way over, picking up the other bat for the hitters because he charged so hard. That was good.
Yep, nice play all round. Drew shifting across to first, covering. Bish doing his job for the team.
Right in front too, where you almost, it's in front of the pitcher, so everyone's kind of wondering who's going to get it.
So Gladding up now, one down.
That was a great read by the left fielder, proving he's not just a pitcher, and then a great throw back to second to get the out.
Yeah, look, Gladding put a real good cut on that one, didn't he?
Yeah.
He was putting a barrel there. I thought he might have got him on the hop, but yeah, tracked it down. I'll be disappointed with the base running though, to be fair. You know, definitely not going on contact in that situation. Maybe a couple of steps off, halfway even.
Halfway, yeah, at least halfway maybe. Yeah, he definitely made that look a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, that catch, but...
Yeah, oh, especially, you know, under lights as well.
Yeah.
That different perception.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Gladding got a good hold on that one.
So Liam Lum leading things off for the grey side. Facing his teammate Potts. On deck Bartarello, followed by Jacko and Ants.
Ooh, just missing outside.
Really working that outside. Ooh, tails back in. Thought it was going to clip him.
I think the catcher thought that for a second too.
Just about a curve from Potts, more so than the sort of rise ball that tails away. Good count for the hitter, 3-1.
He's able to come back, so it's now 3-2. Is he going for an off speed? Is he going to get him at the knees inside?
Puts a good charge into that one around right field, over Bush's head, and he'll be standing up at third.
Liam could have rounded it almost halfway before the ball got in.
Yeah. Now look, got a solid piece on that and drove it really well on the outside.
It's one of the farthest hits we've seen today in right field.
Lefty on lefty again. Get off the plate, he says. None down, runner on 3. Prime opportunity for the grey team to get the jump here. Bartarello up. Beautiful rise ball from Potts. Geez, he's got it on a string tonight. Hangs that big change. Bartarello couldn't quite drive that one.
Yeah, they sync with that pretty well on him, I think.
Just mistimed that change, so he'll be the first out. Again, still opportunities, runner on 3. One count, Potts, Jacko. Really working that outside.
Making hitters just question things tonight.
Liking the way Heslip is combining with Potts though, you know, a different looking battery.
Yeah.
Gets him again, tails in, right on the forearm.
Might have been where he got hit last, possibly.
Yeah,
got
was
hit
that the
last
same one
at
as the
bat.
squeeze play that he put down
Yeah.
just about?
Yeah, you wonder.
So he's worn a couple tonight, Jacko.
It definitely missed the Evo shield. So all his the protection made sure to hit him
Yeah.
right between that.
The old arm guard and leg guard isn't enough, I think.
Yeah, exactly. You need it for the wrists now,
That's
the
right.
forearms.
Shakes it off.
Yeah.
You'll see him start chirping on first base, no doubt. Ant's up now, Ant Stewart. Good aggressive base running by the grey side. Thought there was probably touch and go at the plate actually on that pass ball.
Yeah.
Just a wee fumble there.
I think they lucked out a little bit. But that is actually something to take into account. Pitchers having to catch the ball and make the tag.
Yeah, that's a
Always
tough play.
Yeah, exactly.
But nevertheless, it's grabbing that opportunity and being aggressive on the base pass too. Jack ends up around at third base. A good hitters count, 2-0. Change down the dirt. That'll be the second run coming on a pass ball. Sorry, Marie, wild pitch.
I do think anything in the dirt, though, gives catchers a chance.
Up top, 4 straight, and gets the walk. So another lefty up. Ruben 1 down. Ants on 1. 3-1 ball game.
Ooh, we hit and run.
Yep, first pitch, ambush, Ants on the move.
Ambush in. Haven't heard that one yet. So that's good.
His old mate Nessie giving him the nod. You're in motion, mate. Get a wriggle on. Another solid cut by Ruben. Falls in the hole 0-2.
He's had hard cuts.
Yeah, he certainly has. Can you pick the next pitch coming down then?
I would be going off speed all day. We outside though, might as well not give him a strike.
Depends as the hitter, are you setting him up as well?
Yeah, that's true.
Sure enough, change comes down.
Yeah, you can give him a few. But I get it, you don't want to be too obvious with it.
Beautiful pitch, tucks him up, down in.
Yeah, they sequence that well.
Dew makes the right play, takes the tag. But,
Ant advances to second.
yep, gets him over to 2.
You hear him being yelled at, do not move. Quinn Wickens up. Hacks at that first pitch, ready to go. He's also the one that made the great double play in left field.
Yeah. Yeah, becoming a bit of a spark for the side, you know, switching things up and then hitting back with 2 runs in this innings.
Definitely, and he worked a great walk last at bat too.
strike.
And dribbles foul. Gives himself another opportunity.
These are one of those where he's fouled off so many. If he gets thrown a ball, it's still only 1-2. And you're like, it's been 7 pitches later.
Yeah. He just hits back and dials that one up.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of innings though for Potts out there. Throwing a lot of pitches.
Got the runner going.
The old boy's still got it. Ant Stewart surprises him with a wee steal down third. It's a play that you don't see too often actually.
Yeah.
Caught them napping.
It was clean too. Yeah, he was in there, but he also had a great slide too, though.
Yep.
Around the tag.
And there he got himself in a jam. That pass ball just screamed back off the net. I've seen that a couple of times tonight actually.
Yeah. Quinn's good. That means Quinn returns to have another at bat.
Well, he can have a rest after about the 12th pitch that he faced. So
We water break and then right back to it.
he was in an 0-2 count the whole time as well. So
Yeah.
Harrison will come in for Liam in the next innings.
So we do have a new score now, though. 3-1. Gray team is leading.
Yep, got the jump.
And it was mostly from some pass balls or wild pitches,
Yeah,
however you
yep.
want to call it. And
A couple of wild pitches that just snuck by. So
yeah, they're not hitting too big right now. So
it's red side up now. So they're in the meat of the order. 3, 4, 5. Hairslip with a couple of nice turns at bat this evening. Finney up. He was their spark last time with an in the parker. And then Muir, the hot stick. So 4th innings here for Mitch Dirk. He's still throwing the ball pretty firm.
ooh, hard hit right up the middle. For a second, I thought Drew De La Torre was going to make a play on that.
It's pretty quick.
Yeah, yeah.
But that one was just hit a touch too hard for him to get close to that one in the end. So
Yeah, I don't think anyone could have gotten that one.
Hairslip with the single up the middle. Finney up now.
So last at bat, he had a nice piece and then turned the wheels on for an in the park home run.
That one kicks a bit too much and gets away from him. Seen that a couple of times from Dirk tonight. The rise ball just just getting away from him.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly the strength of his is that low lift drop ball.
Mm-hmm.
There you see it, the low lifter.
There you go. We haven't even touched on the fact that they're throwing on dirt.
Yeah, they are too. I haven't even noticed actually.
Yeah, no. We haven't even discussed that these pitchers are throwing on dirt. This might be the first time in who knows how long, at least at Mizuno, that you're pitching on dirt, which does he's working the changeup right now. It might not change much, but just getting used to the feeling of that.
Yeah, well, it's
definitely
probably
something to take into account.
for a lot of these boys.
Yeah.
They probably haven't pitched off dirt all season actually.
Definitely.
Finney
Ooh,
rips
great
one.
pitch or hit.
That one just comes out of the lights. That one actually came off the bat like a knuckleball, and it had Jacko in all sorts of trouble out there, moving all over the place. So he kept his body on it. He's lucky he didn't cop it on the jaw actually. But
I don't think there's anything you could do with that. That was smoked.
yeah, he actually did a bloody good job in keeping it in front though.
Yes,
so
exactly, recovering.
yeah, because the runner was tagging up there, so he gets across to third. Finney on one, none down. Muir up.
Oh, miss. Oh.
Yeah, smart base running there by Finney.
That was.
Just puts the brakes on, give Muir an opportunity because that's otherwise routine double play. So took away that option from the middle infielder, and runner scores.
Yeah. Got an RBI out of it, and that's all that really matters. So. Nice clean little ground ball to RBI. They say no matter what, just hit it to the right side and good things happen with runners in scoring position.
Yep, absolutely. So Davison up now. They picked a walk last time at bat. Muir at first.
Had a great piece of hitting the first game too.
Davison pulls out the wee bunt on the move. Lubieski charges in, makes a nice play.
How often do you see Josh at first base?
Oh, hardly ever.
He's handling that well.
There's a bit of a queue in our team, to be fair, for first base. And being one of the younger ones, he'd be last on the list. So, yeah.
He's got to pay his dues first. Ooh, hard line
Brett
drive.
with another rip.
Stays foul though.
Yeah, he probably needs another 10 years under his belt before he finds himself there. So runner in scoring position for Brett with that bunt from Davidson. Red team can hit back with another one. She'll be all tied again.
Yeah.
Seeing the bullpens getting active for both teams now. Likely to see some changes, I think, on the mound, both sides. Good take. 3-1. 2-1, sorry. Nice pitch by Derek. Low lifter. Britt couldn't catch up with that one. 2-2. Goes up top again, does the job. Dirk gets himself out of a bit of a jam.
Yeah, he does. With style. You always like to end on a K.
So Muir's left stranded at third base. And that'll end the top of the fourth.
Able to cut that deficit into 1 run, so now the score is now 3-2 with Gray leading. And it does look like we have a pitching change.
Yeah, so that's number 3, Harrison Bruins-Croy. He gets his opportunity on the mound. Young 18-year-old pitcher from Horswell.
Portier will be in for Drew.
Okay.
Same as this.
Yep.
So the infamous long at bat gets to start off the inning.
Yep, he's had a breather out in left field. He's come back in. See how many pitches he goes this time around. Yeah. Harry, different type of pitcher than Potts.
Oh, you're right.
He's more of a go at him, more of a drop ball, rise ball pitcher traditionally. So whereas Potts is a bit more junky.
Yeah.
You saw that a lot. He pitched a really good game, Potts, actually, I must say.
Yeah, he did great.
Now Harry gets his opportunity. Going straight at the hitters. Good height on that drop ball.
Great play, just wasn't able to get the throw there in time.
Yeah, tough one with that second hop and that sort of into that 5-6 hole. Had to make a big throw. Quinn hustling it down there first base.
You think he could have got there before it bounced that second hop?
No, I think that's
2 in the 5
yeah, too far out in front to charge in on that, I think.
Yeah, he angled pretty well.
So the pitcher now.
Just like you said, going right at them. What we have seen is about 3 hard swings that didn't even touch the ball. So that's good to see from a pitcher.
He's throwing a good
Make
height,
that
Harry,
forward.
coming
Yeah.
into the game.
Yeah.
That rise ball's tempting the batters, the drop ball as well, falling off the table.
Yeah, not even fouling it.
Straight at him, 3 straight strikes. Great job, way to come into the game, Croy.
You heard it from the man himself, Coy. You're doing a great job.
Change at the plate now. Cortier Holmeshurst coming into the game for Drew Delator. Opting for a bunt. Another young lefty with all the tools, got the short game, hits really well off field as well.
I feel like all the younger ones are left-handed almost at this point. Everything they
Yep.
keep coming up. And they've showed that they can do more than just swing too, which is nice.
A fake bunt steal option there. And the middle infielder's going different ways when he squared to bunt. Naturally, second base has to cover first. And, second base is wide open. Another great pitch by Bruins-Croy. Gets a second strikeout. Runner still in scoring position though. top of the order. Lubieski up.
First one to swing at that first pitch and actually touch it. So that's good.
And he's got big long levers, the noodle. Tucks him up inside, just missing. Simple ground out there for the first baseman. Good quality innings there from the red side.
Yeah, great team, unable to do too much. So
pitching change now for the grey team. Got Kev Papuni coming into the game. Kev's been around a wee while now. Really smooth action that Kev has.
I love watching him pitch because everything, like you said, it comes in smooth, but then you see everything tail in whichever way he wants to at that moment.
Yep.
With this like speed where his windup is slow, and then he just whips it in there.
Yeah, very much a whippy action.
Yeah. Which is like, you can teach pitching to kids, but that's probably one of the hardest aspect to teach.
So leading off for the red team, the shortstop Levi Beattie.
Hard hit ground ball, just unable to finish the play on that one.
Yeah, it's the first time that Kev went inside on that actually. Been sort of peppering the outside part of the plate. Levi manages to do something with that and finds himself down on first base. So Fletcher due up now, the first baseman.
Going at him right on the outside corner.
So we'll see the corners start to squeeze a little bit more on this. Got the experience there, Ant Stewart. He'll be looking to pick off the lead runner if he can.
Plays pretty fearlessly out there.
Played a lot of third base back in the day. Don't find him on that side of the diamond as much these days, but a bit of a utility at the same time. He can play anywhere.
He beat the queue. He's at the top at first.
Yeah, he's one of them. I think no, everyone missed that one, so it's a ball to the batter.
And he still asked that respectfully too. Just a classy pitcher.
3-1, good hitters count. If you're looking to open up the shoulders or punch one down for his team. Ends up picking the walk.
I wonder how much those are really missing.
So Bishop now back to the top of the order. Runners 1-2. Trailing this game 3-2. Here's an opportunity. Up top, first up.
Mm-hmm. Played for a coach that called this ducks on a pond. Ducks on a pond. Runners on base.
Gets it through the hole.
5-6
That'll
hole, yeah.
score one. Great job by Bishop. Does the job for his team.
Mm-hmm.
With the left-handed hitter. Middle infield playing across a little bit more than usual.
Did the punch.
Yep, punches it through. That pulls one back and ties it up, in fact, 3-3.
Looking to do exactly the same, I'm sure. Just replace the runners again.
Yeah, probably could revert back to a bit more short game here. Got Gladding up at the plate. But as we've seen for some previous at-bats, he's been able to get a bit of barrel on it too. So.
Mm-hmm.
Driving some runs, Gladding. Driving some runs, man. There it is.
A wild pitch gets away from Elkins, and everyone moves around the base. Gladding 1-1 count. Freezes him on that. Kev hits back.
That's where he
1-2.
went first pitch too, when he pulled back on the bunt too. He's not feeling the inside today. Good. Yeah, I thought that was a good take.
So infield playing in, obviously. Runners 2 and 3. None down. Ooh, just goes foul.
Mm-hmm. You saw the runner just had to commit to running 4 too, because the speed. He noticed that the second of Ants did get that, he was just out cold.
Yeah, that was an awkward last hop for Ants at third.
Yeah.
So unfortunately goes foul. Another opportunity for Gladding. Misses out there, and Papuni gets him. It's back with a strikeout. Nice comeback there by Kev.
Mm-hmm.
So, one down for the red team. Here's up the catcher.
That's the normal pass balls we're used to, where they stay back at the fence.
Yeah, he got a bit of glove on that one, but couldn't drag it in. So again, we see another pass ball costing a run in this one, and red team's got the jump on them now.
Come on, Brayden. Come on, Kevy. Taking you right here. Good check. Go, Kevy. Come in. Move on. Come on, Brayden. Come on, Brayden.
Get some chasing with that rise ball. Kev with that whipping action across his body as well. It's always got that sort of tail on it a lot of the time.
Come on, Brayden. Come on, Brayden.
Oh, mixing in the off speed.
Good job by Elkins though, keeping it in front.
Yeah.
Needed that for the team.
Okay. Come in. Move on.
That's what you like to see right there.
Come on, Brayden. On TV. Watching Ruben, middle.
Another one off the back net, quite hard.
So, and you know that they would have gone over first and third play if they did do anything. Probably not right now, I don't know, but you always wonder when like the brand new teams, like for the day, what are we going to decide to do?
I think in some shape or form, I think the catch has got to come up firing.
Yeah.
Whether it's down to 3 or throwing straight out the middle. It's blocked.
What just happened?
I don't know. It's that one got stuck in behind the mesh.
Yeah. So just calling time to make sure that the runner only gets one base instead of 2 on a dead ball.
Well, certainly the runner from 1 should be at 2.
Yeah. But I do think.
Does the third baseman get an opportunity to stroll down to home as well on that? I'm not sure. Obviously he does.
Yeah.
So that will score Bishop from 3rd. Heslip over to 2. Funny at the plate. 2-0 count.
1 out.
Just missing.
Three balls, no strike.
Snaps that one back in for a nice looking strike. 3-1. Still in a bit of a jam though. Red team pulling 3 runs back this innings. Finney just missing that one. Takes it full 3-2.
Moves runner.
Yep, nice tidy ground out. Good play by Cortier. He's charging on that. His first movement was in.
Yeah.
Didn't sit back on it for that extra hop.
That's what. He didn't have to handle the 2 hopper. Or he made sure he didn't have to.
So Finney replaces the catcher at 3rd. Muir up.
Okay.
attacking that inside corner for the first strike.
Can the red team squeak in one more in this innings? Jams them right on their handles. And that'll be the third out. Not before the red team pulls back 3. And that'll make it 5-3.
Mm-hmm. Every team is responding every time some runs are scored, which is good to see. Close game.
So bottom of 5 now. The 2-hitter up, Leon Lum. He's had a great night so far with the bat.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a couple of triples from him. Drove in a couple of runs. So,
Opposite field too.
yeah. Sure enough, goes opposite field again.
Oh,
And that'll go into the corner. Just keeps doing what he's doing.
yes.
It's an easy game. Great job by Leon, so picks himself up a double. And when the grey team needs to hit back, they're in the right part of their order. 2, 3, 4, 5 up. Up top, ball 1. High drop ball. Maybe a change. Couldn't quite pick it, but
Might have been, yeah. Vienna German's been on the radar gun, and she shows us that it is, in fact, an off-speed pitch. Takes it back to center field deep.
close play at third. Barty gets as much as he can on that one. Actually came off, it sounded a bit soft, that ball actually.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're playing with brand spankers, but that one came off like a bit of a pillow.
Because he hit it square. It was
Doesn't
hard.
miss
It
too
just didn't
often.
quite sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, one down, gets Leon into scoring position.
Good take by Jacko. You could tell he wanted it. Ooh, just
Oh, that's
missed
a
it.
tough miss, yeah. Wasn't far off. 3-0 though, it's got a long way back. And Stewart on deck, followed by Ruben Elkins. So Cook just taking a moment to have a quick chat with his team. Just making sure everyone's aware of the situation. Runners 1 and 3, 1 down. Try and limit the damage this innings. So chasing runs, what are we looking for? Let him swing away.
I would. But then again, I've got that brain where I need to get that bunting brain down. What about you?
I think first of all you got to score the first guy at third base.
Yeah.
Double play opportunity for the red team as well to get themselves out of a jam.
Good point.
That'll be enough for the grey team. Gets enough on it.
Oh no. Yeah.
So Stuart does his job with a nice sack fly off field.
Exactly.
Yep, and drives in Leon. Jackson though gets the extra base. So deep enough, just maybe a little bit out of position there as well.
Yeah, because the throw is, if they throw it straight to the bag, I think they still would have had a shot.
They need to be on the bag.
Yeah, if they were actually on it, yeah.
But no, just game smarts there. Moves another one into scoring position. He's your tying run on second bag, bottom 5.
It's a pitcher, you love those. Where the batter doesn't even barely swing, but it hits their bat. It's like, can we throw that one every time? Or when it hits like the knob of the bat.
And grounds out. Gets out at that one. Only one run scored.
Still able to do damage with 1 run.
Yep. Draws it a touch closer. 5-4 ball game.
Going into the top of the 6th.
Levy.
If Panisi has a number on his shirt, does that mean he could go in at any time?
I think he's quite enjoying the coaching gig actually.
Yeah.
Right. It's a lot.
So I've got plenty of changes coming up here in the defence.
Yeah. Matthew is coming for Levy. And then we'll do all the positional changes for him.
Who's he going?
He's gone to shortstop.
So Doherty's coming into the game. He's going into shortstop for Lubieski, and everyone's shuffling around a few spots.
And Wright has gone.
So with Lubie out of the game at first, Jack Watt will park up on first base. He'll love that.
I was about to say he's probably still in the queue as well.
Yeah, he's young enough to be in the queue. But over to first he goes. That means the versatile Ant Stewart will find himself in right field. I don't remember Ant's playing right field for a long time. Probably back in his Albion days, to be fair.
Yeah, they're looking at each other like, oh, wow, we've switched places.
But versatile enough, he'll know what needs to be done.
Oh yeah, they're athletic. They'll get it done.
So just with the other changes, Bartarello will shift to third base as well. So Davidson leading off this one. Can he claw back that run that they leaked that last innings? 5-4, top 6.
He's taking his time up there, waiting for his pitch.
3-1 count. Davidson put a really good rip into one of his at-bats earlier in the evening. Does it again, straight through the 5-6 hole. Starts things off with the red side. Jaden Britt up now, followed by Fletcher Dew. Oh, running bun option, I like that. Oh, nice pitch by Kev. Nice bit of snap on that one. So 1-1 count.
Nice pitch, but just missing.
So 2-1. Also got the left-handed option down first base as well. So if he is squeezing in on that bunt, he'll be looking to get that lead runner. And pops up. Bartarello. Kev didn't want a bar of it, and nor should he.
No, nor should he.
Leaves the job for his fielders, and Bartarello takes that one. So 1 down.
He made a lot of range on that one.
So Scott Tansey up now. I think he came into the game last innings, into the field. So he's back in at second base, replacing Levi Beattie.
It's a good grab. You wonder if the first few wild pitches and pass balls were just because they were getting to know each other, pitcher and catcher, because this might have been the first time Elkins has caught him. Because the catch before was like, ah, yes, that's what you can do.
Yeah, did right.
Just figuring it out.
You know, with Kev's kick that he gets on his rise ball,
Yeah.
it doesn't just take off straight up. It does have that tail on it as well, and probably was catching Elkins out there a little bit.
Yeah.
But got it humming now.
Yeah, there you go. There you see them working together. He's we use the phrase like effectively wild at times. Sometimes you see that last minute stretch by the catcher, like, oh yes, that's where it's going.
So after that lead-off hit by Davidson out to left field, back-to-back outs here for the grey side. Fletcher Dew up, the 9-hitter. Showing good patience at the plate. This one, a couple of walks.
Yeah.
So it's going to drift foul, and Bartarello shows some good range. Oh, it was actually the shortstop, sorry. Positional change, of course. Doherty. He's a bit quicker than Barty, actually, but
They were both on it, but
they're
he
both
called them
on
off.
it. Yep. No, it's good comms, and the shortstop makes a comfortable grab.
Jacob will be in for Kev, and he'll stay in there as well.
the gray team is still behind, chasing 1, so they're coming up at least trying to get 1 on the board. Hopefully more after that.
Yeah, another close one. Good to see.
Yeah.
Both teams battling to the end.
Unsure how they picked the teams, but they did it well.
Yeah, a couple of guys pulling out last minute, but they've been ably replaced by the guys that have come in late and done the job.
Sure, anyone would love to get that call if they could hop on in for these games.
Good hustle by Wickens. We surprise bunt down the first baseline.
He is all the way out in right field because of how hard he was sprinting too.
Took him a while to slow down.
That's good
But,
though, that's what you want to see.
Good hustle. Fortunately, the flick back from the first baseman was just a little bit loopy.
Yeah.
Just flattened that out a touch and might have nabbed him at first base. So nice safe bunt nevertheless.
Yep.
And that provides an opportunity. Jacob Neal into the game. So Jacob the pitcher in for Kev, so that's probably a likely straight replacement as well. Could very well see him. Well, you will see him remain in the game actually. Looking for back-to-back bunts.
Is he the youngest on the field?
Quite possibly,
Possibly.
maybe. There might be a couple of 17-year-olds out there, but yeah, Fletcher.
Yep.
Come on, Jake.
Yeah. Hard hit.
Again, good hustle by the grey team, Jacob Neal. Beating that one out by a touch. Geez, that was close.
That was very close.
It was a tough pitch to actually hit in the first place. He made a good job of that.
Yeah.
And again, Britt covered a lot of ground in that 5-6 hole. Shortstop wouldn't have had a play on it.
Yeah, that would have been a hit for sure. So he stopped them from getting to third.
Yeah, and another infield single.
Still working the small ball right now.
Yep. Well, it's working for them so far. A couple of infield hits, safe bunt. Build a little bit of pressure.
Nothing you can do with that pitch. Or nothing you want to do with that pitch.
Yeah, it's a tough one to bunt at that height. Cortier put the ball in play. So minimum get the base runners round a space. Yeah, good options. Great job by Cortier. It's exactly what his team asked for.
Yep.
In a bit of a jam, 0-2 count, just pokes at it.
And super clean play on that too.
Yeah, nice footwork by Britt.
Yeah. Kept moving forwards to first base this time.
So 5-3, and they'll shift the runners over a spot. Runners 2 and 3.
Oh!
And Dowie
Line
picks up a hit. That'll score 2. He's quick enough to get to 2 easily.
standing up. Is he going to look 3? Smart of him not to go 3. So he just walked up and had a nice line drive.
Yeah, no, great fight back by the grey team.
And that was complete teamwork too.
Yep, everyone chipping in, doing their job, and Doherty coming into the game late. and picks himself up a nice stand-up double. That's where he's at his best, hitting in that 7-8 gap as a lefty, because he's got so much speed. So by Holmes Hurst doing his job, provides that opportunity for the grey team, and bingo, 2 runs. So they pull it back, and they get the jump, 6-5. Bottom 6, game on.
Game on.
So 1 down, Leon Lum up. He's having a good day at the office.
Yeah, he is. He's got to be having fun. Full count.
So full count on Lum.
Well, he's definitely proving that he's no easy out.
No, I don't think anyone here has
That's
been.
valid, right?
But look, it's about making the most of your opportunities, and he's certainly one that's said, hey, I'm here to play. And saying that, he takes a good pitch, and he'd be disappointed he didn't get the bat off the shoulder in that one, I think.
Yeah, he'll be kicking himself a little bit.
So Croy fights back, 2 down.
I think that's also a test to Harrison too.
Yeah, he came into the game really well that last innings, and
Still's going strong.
it's really hard to get this last out in this innings. Bartarello up now.
He kept him off his toes last at bat. Well, actually, this was the one that he squared up. The ball sounded kind of soft.
Bit mushy.
It? Yeah, this is the mushy one.
Well, that one's not mushy, and Barty, I think, might have it.
And
Gladding makes a fantastic play on the fence. I think that might have been actually, what, over the fence,
I think
Lindsay?
it was robbed.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think he was able to rob it.
Yeah, he snares one. Nice rip by Bartarello, but equally great play by Gladding. And that'll be the 3rd out. That one wasn't the mush ball, was it?
No, it wasn't. It was the good part of the bat. Yeah, he had every piece of that.
So we're at the business end, top 7.
Let's hope that the
Red team down by 1. Top of the order, Bishop, Gladding, Heslip, Finney. As mentioned earlier, change on the mound. So Kev has been replaced by Jacob Neal. Young Richmond Cares pitcher.
He's a fun one to watch because you can tell regardless of the score, regardless of what's going on, he pitches the same, just keeps attacking.
Yep, shows plenty of ticker, this kid.
Yep. You can tell he just loves it too.
So after the last couple of weeks of weather that we've had down here, it turned on a real cracker tonight. So Bishop to start things off. Picked himself up a hit last at bat. His team needs him here. Again, leading off the innings. Neil starts with a ball. Touch slow, that one. Again, this battery probably would be familiar with each other a little bit through the age group system. Just missing out. Good height by Neil. Just hasn't quite located that edge of the plate just yet. So
Maybe
Bishop 2-0.
We need to dust off that plate. We can't see it back there or back here.
Dave's got good eyes.
Oh, no doubt. I said we can't see it.
Pops up. So Doherty comfortably under that one. So Gladding up now.
It's just so fast. He just has to hit the ball on the ground. There's usually great hope in that.
So Gladding up after making a nice snare on the fence from Bartarello's hit. See if he can back it up with a nice piece to get his team rallying.
Ooh, hard hit.
Check it, please. Check a swing. Yes, this one.
So Blues have got him on the swing there. 1 ball, 2 strike. Jacob's come into this game well.
Yeah.
He's only got one run to protect. And he's just going straight at the hitters. Well, maybe except for that one.
You're ahead. You can throw it a little wild when you're ahead. Must have been the wrong pitch call. That's
I'll blame the catcher, is it?
No, they called time. I thought it was a joke. No, I wouldn't do that.
So 2-2, Gladding. 1 down.
Ooh, gets a half swing out of
Just
it.
a check swing.
Yeah.
Jacko makes easy work of that. That'll be the second out. So Heaslip up now, the catcher. He's had another good day at the office. Tidy behind the plate. It's really good at bats.
He drove up and made sure it was worth it.
Yeah, well, he put that one over the fence in the last game, didn't he?
Yeah. You wonder if he looks at players like Mitchell Finney, where he starts thinking, no, maybe I should start making the drive up every once in a while.
It's a hell of a long way from Invercargill.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because he's even farther. Huh?
Yeah, well, that's another, what, 2.5 hours past Dunedin, so.
I am not good with geography.
So they got their competition down there. They've got Panthers, Demons.
Oh yeah.
They play a little bit of intercity with the Dunedin teams.
Yeah.
And Neil does the job. Congrats to the grey team on taking that one out. Another close one. 6-5. Thanks Blues. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Catch you next time.